Last year, I wrote an article called The Curse of Being Me. And today I wrote a blog post on my blog, said the trouble with being a savant. I began to discover that I could see things that others weren't recognizing. I wasn't like the regular channels that we have thought of because I never did that before. But for 37 years, as I sat down and kept receiving information, I knew that it was changing me in some way that I couldn't understand. And I didn't even know why I was saving the information or how I was accessing it. And the very first messages actually frightened me a little bit. And then I went through my life healing and changing absolutely everything. And it was astonishing. And I kept that hidden as well, even from doctors, because I couldn't talk about it then because I didn't know what was happening or why it was happening. And it wasn't until later that I discovered I was a savant. And that came about little by little because it started showing me that the information that I was receiving was completely aligned with the universe, with changes that were happening, with what would be occurring in our world. And then even when I was told in 2021 that if I were to meet someone, I had a message for them that I received on their birthday in 2012, that didn't make any sense either, except it worked. It was 100% accurate every time I would meet someone. Because being a savant, you can organize information in a completely different way. I heard of other people who had done something similar, but I didn't think it was going to be me. I had no clue. And then it became so unbelievable to be at 75 and to feel that I just keep getting better because I'm continually accessing information, because I can do it all the time. And I published a blog today where I showed the organization of the information even for the next few days. But having others believe that and understand it has been so challenging, because I knew that people wouldn't need to struggle or suffer because they would just have to come into alignment with who they were. And that was the information I was given. When I first started using this work or giving it to others in 2021, I was shocked at what happened for them, how quickly they started to change. And they spoke about it as well. But I didn't understand it completely then or accept it. But now I have to, because I'm going to give it to those people who really want to understand more about who they are, who want to achieve success, to live their best lives. I have to own this now, but also for myself, because I couldn't explain it to other people. I couldn't earn the money that I should have been or paying people because of it. So now that's why today I have to change. I made an offer for people to come in, and it's low rate just because I need to move on. But I can't keep doing this. But I wanted to explain why. Because I had to come to acceptance. I mean, I can see what's happening and I could access information. I sit down and I just receive it, and I could have never explained that. But it is valuable, and that's why I must honor it and honor me, because I want others to be inspired to honor what they have. So please check out the blog. You can read it for yourself. And it's time for us all to become more than we ever could have imagined. All right, I'll see you soon.